make it work. Right then, I've got this Sound Devices 442 that I am sick of putting batteries in. It has a DC power connector on it, so the official power supply is £165, which, given that I paid 400 and something pounds for the mixer, £165 is not within my lifestyle choices, should we say. So I've got the necessary connector, purchased for £7 on eBay, if I can manage to open it. There she be. High rose connector with I think it's a 4-pin. You can see that, you'll see it when I do it anyway. And for another £7 on eBay, the spec of the power supply basically needs to be it needs to have an output. If you can see that, can you see that? It needs to have an output of 12 volts, 3.75 amps. Why won't that focus? There we go. 12 volts, 3.75 amps. So this I purchased on eBay for £7. So all we need to do is glue that on that, and she'll be right. Right. So the situation is, what I need to do is cut this connector off the end, but leave enough room so I can slide this bit on and still have enough wiggle room to solder there. Because what I'd quite like to preserve the choke if I can. Obviously I don't want to enter into the horrific situation of having soldered it all and then realising that I forgot to put this bit on. So I'll begin with my incredible blade. See what I can do. I might see if I can cut it through this bit and see if I can preserve that bit of length. I just double checked it's not plugged in, but it's definitely not plugged in, so that's alright. May have made a little okay. So that's that. Possible to slice these bits off, not destroying anything else. I think I got away with that, kind of. Still going to be touch and go. Right, so I need to find the two cores of my cable. Just about see that? I need to find the two cores of my cable. Right, that's my best effort. Criticism in the comments below. So the next thing is to try and work out which pin's which. It's tight, but doable with some fiddling and huffing and puffing. might see if I can find a way with some electrical tape of taping that down hard like that, so I can at least get to what I need to get to. I think that is probably going to do the trick. I probably should have used some kind of heat shrink on there. I did think about it, but then in the end didn't execute. I might put a bit of tape in there now, just to be on the safe side. So I've jabbed that screwdriver in there. Now, if I have got the thread started, it should wind in. It looks like I have not got the thread started. Now I have. And you probably cannot see a bit there, but it should it'll draw itself inwards. Again, I'll just try and lock it up with a screwdriver enough to nip it up. Sorry, the camera shot is poor. So now I think I need to shove that in there. Ugh. It fits. How unexpected. That never happens. So I'll try and keep my inner barbarian at bay and just snug this up with a 1, 2, 3. You can see that. I took the battery thing off to try and get you a camera shot before. So when I've not got any batteries in it, this should now, if I get it right around, just clip in there. That's that on. Snug as a bug. So the question is, does it work? So I will apply power to the power supply. Which so far hasn't tripped. And if we put this switch to external, if I've done it right, can you see the, still see it? There it is, still there. If I've done it right, it'll work. How disappointing. So the voltage is present on the pins, that it doesn't work. It's just that it doesn't work. So either I've got the pins wrong, or this mixer was cheap, because it doesn't work on external. So I'm going to double check my pins. So the moral of this story is, check and double check your information before you solder something. All the stuff I'm looking at online, I found some contradictory information. And also, I may be looking at an inverse view of the connector. So, the voltage is present and it doesn't work, so I'm going to have to take it to bits and turn it around. I really can't find any coherent information. So, I'm going to turn it around. It'll give me some practice on putting this connector together anyway. That's what I'm telling myself. what I could do is a cheeky edit, and you know, everything goes great on YouTube, but that's not reality, is it? I should have made more effort at getting it right. Never mind. So I bodge this in here just well enough to unscrew that. She is on the move. Now screw that bit in. Give it a little bit of a jib with that to snug it. 1, 2, 3. This grub screw in, if I can find where that went. Oh, still on the end of the Allen key, you'd have thought. She's in. Give it the old 1, 2, 3s. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I suppose that was 6, right? Put that on there. Right then. The moment of truth. Times 2. So, can you see that? Yes. So the big squarey bit is there. So that needs to go there. That's snugly connected. Right. Cross everything that you hold dear. Plug the IEC in. And switch the switch. Whee! It works. What does that do when you've got power in? Nothing. Lovely. And one more for luck. Whee!